Good morning, everybody. Today we're at Savage Neck Dunes Natural Area. This is in the eastern shore of Virginia. I'm going to show you what this trail is about. So we're following the Bayshore Trail here. It's only about a half a mile, but everything's marked really nicely here. So I'm here hiking today with my parents, and I chose this hike because it will be fairly easy for them. They love to hike, but they don't really like to be on camera. But basically, this Savage Neck Dunes natural area is a 298-acre preserve. It has Chesapeake Bay Beach, dune, and maritime forest communities. There's songbird habitat, and it has the largest population of globally rare, federally protected northeastern beach tiger beetles. That was a mouthful. But this preserve is open daily to the public. Be aware there's no restrooms. You need to carry your trash out with you, and there's no drinking water here. This is a small parking lot, only about 8 vehicles, so keep that in mind. This is a short trail. It is a little bit of difficult hiking because you're going through sand, and if you've ever hiked through sand, you know it slows you down a little bit. The thing that really surprised me about this preserve is we weren't quite at the water yet, but yet you started to see these huge sand dunes kind of in the middle of the forest, and just the unique plants, and some of them were so tall. They want you to stay on the trail to help protect rare plants. So this is about the northeastern beach tiger beetle. So it's a species at risk. This is the actual size of it, so it's pretty tiny. And it says that the compaction of sand really damages it. So a lot of the beaches are drive-on beaches, and that has hurt the burrows, and excessive foot traffic can hurt it. And then also erosion, and then like digging in the sand can harm the beetles, and then vegetation encroaching. So these were listed federally threatened in 1990. So this is actually a very interesting area because when you drive here, you're just driving through farm fields, kind of like just corn and things like that growing middle of kind of nowhere feeling. And then you get to this wonderful pocket of nature with all these pine trees, and it looks like we're gonna have an amazing view of the water coming up here. Really a cool spot, and I have to say I found this through Delmarva Trails and Waterways. So if you're not following their Instagram and their blog, you definitely have to check it out. And this is an example of what the beach tiger beetle looks like. This is a crazy beautiful spot. Lots of pieces of driftwood and trees, kind of like the ghost trees that have died from the salt water encroaching on them, but it's beautiful here. It must be low tide right now, the fact that we're able to walk on here, and you can kind of see where the water line comes up, but really beautiful spot to walk on this little isolated beach. So after leaving the beach area, we just followed a short little boardwalk trail that took us up to kind of like a viewpoint to have a better view of the dunes. So this is showing information about the maritime dune woodland. This is the basis for the name Savage Neck Dunes. This unique secondary dune ridge parallels the shoreline for 1 mile and includes some of the highest elevation points on the Virginia eastern shore. They're dominated by pines and beach heather, creating a globally rare maritime dune woodland natural community. Although the dunes appear barren, wild turkey, white-tailed deer, red fox, and migratory songbirds find food and shelter here. So we're done the hike. Nice short little trail, definitely worth it to go to that little isolated beach. Little difficult, some sections going through sand. There's also a small boardwalk section, but a really beautiful and unique spot. So check this one out if you're in the area. Thanks for watching, guys.